says they don't make good movies anymore? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 A24 films. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most critically revered and popular movies ever released by the great independent distributor A24. We're focusing solely on fictional movies, so documentaries will not be included, no matter how great Amy was. Number 10. Good Time.
Remember how we did it? Fingers under the flap, pull up. Push it up, push it up. Push it up, push it up.
We think Good Time was definitely one of the better movies of 2017. It stars Robert Pattinson in a very respectable turn as bank robber Connie Nikas, who tries to evade the law and bail his brother out of prison. Only things don't go smoothly, and Connie digs himself into deeper and deeper trouble.
Can you leave us alone, please?
The movie is terrifically tense throughout the entirety of its high-energy 90-odd minutes, and Robert Pattinson gives the performance of his career as a charismatic, quasi-sociopath on the run. Good Time successfully puts its viewers into the headspace of its protagonist, and it is not a nice place to be.
Don't be confused. It's just gonna make it worse for me.
Number 9. The Witch.
What's happening?
A24's horror movies have the ability to wow. Cases in point, 2017's It Comes at Night, and particularly 2015's The Witch. Both are critically acclaimed and unrelentingly creepy. The Witch is a bewitching movie, about a banished Puritan family who's seemingly haunted by an unseen force in the nearby woods. Like Good Time, this movie isn't as concerned with story as it is with powerfully immersing viewers in its universe.
I beg thee, save our children.
The Witch is nothing but pure paranoia for 90 minutes, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a movie that more successfully evokes pure dread and helplessness.
We will conquer this wilderness. It will not consume us.
Number 8. The Florida Project.
The man who lives in here gets arrested a lot.
The Florida Project is undoubtedly one of A24's successes. It was nominated for an Academy Award and is in the high 90s on Rotten Tomatoes, and for good reason. While the story of an impoverished family living in a motel in Orlando in the shadow of Disney World may not sound like much, maybe even a little cliche, the story is told with exquisite empathy and detail.
But I feel bad for her. She's about to cry. I can always tell when adults are about to cry.
Child actor Brooklyn Prince gives a fantastic performance as 6-year-old Mooney, and the characters, including Willem Dafoe as a caring motel manager, are all three-dimensional and all too human.
It's gonna melt outside.
Obviously, it's melting inside too.
Number 7. Spring Breakers.
We wanted to get away, and we're fine. We're safe.
Spring Breakers is the one that got A24's name out there. Directed by Harmony Korine, follows a gaggle of, yes, spring breakers, including the previously squeaky clean Selena Gomez, descending into a world of drugs and violence. Like a lot of A24 films, Spring Breakers is stylish as hell, full of neon colors, a terrific use of music, and James Franco hamming it up as a grilled gangster rapper. It's a unique mix of party fun and heavy crime story, and it provides one of the most original movie-going experiences in recent years.
My real name's Al, but truth be told, I ain't from this planet, y'all.
Number 6. Under the Skin.
You think I'm pretty?
I know gorgeous.
Do you?
Aye, definitely.
Under the Skin stars megastar Scarlett Johansson, but it was certainly not meant for mainstream audiences. Johansson stars as an alien who takes on a human woman's appearance to lure and prey on men. However, this is not a typical invasion movie. It's, again, more of an immersive experience than a coherent story. The movie is rife with symbolism and is a probing look at such heavy topics as sexism and gender roles. It's not light entertainment, but it is distinctive and unapologetic. Maybe that explains why it failed at the box office, but was a critical hit.
Come to me.
Number 5. The Lobster.
Would you like to dance?
Filmmaker Yorgos Lanthimos and A24 are a match made in heaven. They first made waves in 2015 with the especially weird The Lobster, and again in 2017 with the equally odd The Killing of a Sacred Deer. The Lobster stars an absolutely brilliant Colin Farrell as a man who must find a romantic partner within 45 days, or face being turned into an animal.
Now, have you thought of what animal you'd like to be if you end up alone?
Yes, a lobster.
The movie is unapologetically odd, yet its distinct weirdness is what makes it so appealing. It's also a biting satire of society's seemingly never-ending need for relationships and bubbly stories of love.
It's no coincidence that the targets are shaped like single people and not couples.
Number 4, Room.
Take your vitamin. It's the last one.
This is undoubtedly one of A24's best and most popular movies. While it wasn't a huge hit at the box office, it made significant waves in critical circles due to the raw performances of Brie Larson and breakout child star Jacob Tremblay.
There's room, then outer space, with all the TV planets.
The movie is a brilliant mix of suspenseful survival story and heartfelt examination of parental love. And while this epic of captivity certainly doesn't make for easy viewing, it is immensely rewarding and intimate. Few movies so successfully capture the unrestricted love a parent has for their child. And Room, despite its persistent bleakness, is a beautiful story of love and unbreakable familial bonds.
Am I still gonna go?
No, not this time.
Number 3, Ex Machina.
Do you have a name?
Yes. Ava.
If Spring Breakers put A24 on the map, Ex Machina vaulted them into the mainstream. The movie stars Donald Gleason as Caleb Smith, a programmer who's invited to his boss's secluded mansion to give the Turing test to a sophisticated AI, played to perfection by Alicia Vikander.
I don't know the answer to your question. It's not up to me.
Why is it up to anyone?
Like most great movies and works of literature, Ex Machina raises big questions about modern life, while still boasting a well-told story full of interesting characters, excitement, and drama. It's also somewhat of a rarity, remaining highly sophisticated and intelligent without being pretentious. Ex Machina is sci-fi done right.
You shouldn't trust him. You shouldn't trust anything he says.
Number 2, Lady Bird.
I hate California. I want to go to the East Coast.
Like The Florida Project, Lady Bird is a fantastic example of quality filmmaking elevating an everyday concept. The story's nothing new. A high school girl comes of age and must deal with a seemingly problematic and overbearing mother.
You know, with your work ethic, just go to City College and then to jail, and then back to City College, and then maybe you'd learn to pull yourself up.
But what makes Lady Bird so fantastic is its construction and execution. The script is wonderfully human and relatable, and the characters are finely detailed. Greta Gerwig also directs her script with a masterful, natural eye. Lady Bird is undoubtedly a coming-of-age classic in a crowded field.
I wish that you liked me.
Of course I love you.
But do you like me?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
It's a familiar predicament to a man like you, isn't it, Dad?
You know, having your heart broken is a tremendous way to learn about the world.
Not this.
You can't keep us here, man. You gotta let us go.
We're not keeping you. You're just staying.
Number 1, Moonlight.
I'm not gonna let you go. Hey, man, I got you.
It's unfortunate that this brilliant film will forever be associated with the infamous Best Picture fiasco, because Moonlight deserves acknowledgement as one of the best films of the 2010s. Throughout this coming-of-age story, yes, another one, we follow the often harrowing life travails of Chiron, from troubled upbringing to adulthood.
Should I cry so much sometimes? I feel like I'm gonna just turn to drugs.
And while the movie explores the many challenges and dangers of growing up gay, black, and poor in Miami, Moonlight is also a masterful examination of the human condition. Bleak and uplifting in equal measure, it is a masterpiece.
At some point, you gotta decide for yourself who you're gonna be. Can't let nobody make that decision for you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.